Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Andy Cohen confronts Rinna about trashing Housewives. Andy Cohen had an awkward interaction with Rinna over her shady comments about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The Bravo head honcho was less than thrilled with the former soap star over something she said on a recent podcast. When she visited the set of his Serious Emma show, Andy quickly addressed the elephant in the room. This isn't the first time Lisa has made a shady comment about the franchise. In 2023, after announcing her exit, she told Interview magazine that she hated her final season and hinted that she got an unfair edit from the production team. Lisa has seen a resurgence in her career since leaving Housewives, finding her stride as a fashion model, even signing with an agency in 2024. It seemed she had moved on from the Bravo series and put all that drama behind her. However, she recently slammed the show and compared Housewives to the Titanic. Lisa appeared as a guest on Radio Andy, where he expressed discontent regarding her Housewives comment. "Why are you saying that the show is the Titanic?" said Andy. "You're on a podcast last week, you mouth off." "Hello, have you met me?" Lisa interjected. Andy said he thought she had moved on from the show and expressed surprise at the hurtful comment. "I'm sorry I hurt your feelings," said Lisa, sharing that she also spoke to her friend, Housewives star Erica Jane, about the situation. The brunette beauty reasoned that Erica did not admit to being hurt by the comment, but she apologized to the Pretty Mess singer anyway. "Your friend is still on the show, so it's not just about me," continued Andy. "I said I was sorry," responded Lisa. "You know, I put my foot in my mouth." Lisa was squirming in her seat as Andy continued to address the situation. At one point, the 60-year-old changed her tune, exclaiming, "That show's going to go on and on and on." However, when Andy continued to grill her, she switched things up again and doubled down on her previous comment. "I meant to say Titanic and I said it, and I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. Let's move on," she said to Andy, who also noted that Housewives was having one of their best seasons. As for Lisa's apology, he wasn't exactly buying it. "I mean, you're not a housewife anymore. But that was a little bit of an old-school housewife apology," said Andy. It was a non-apology apology. The Bravo Clubhouse was unusually quiet, a charged anticipation humming in the air. A neon sign flickered slightly overhead, casting shadows over the pristine bar cart stocked with tequila and drama. Andy Cohen leaned back in his signature chair, cue cards neatly stacked on his lap, but his eyes weren't on them. They were trained directly on the evening's guest, Rinna. She looked radiant, of course. Slick bob, designer jumpsuit, glossy lips curled in a confident smile. But there was something taut about her tonight, like a wire stretched just shy of snapping. "So Lisa," Andy began, voice deceptively light, "how's life post Housewives?" "Peaceful." Lisa crossed her legs and gave her trademark smirk. "Well, Andy, I can finally sleep at night without wondering who's going to accuse me of doing coke in my bathroom." A ripple of laughter echoed from the crew, but Andy didn't smile. He shifted in his seat, fingertips steepled. "Funny," he said smoothly, "because it seems like you haven't exactly moved on." Lisa blinked. "Excuse me." Andy picked up a card and read aloud. "Housewives is toxic. It destroys women. It's no longer authentic. It's manufactured warfare in Louboutins." He looked up. "That was you, Vanity Fair, last month." Lisa's smile faltered for just a second. "I was being honest." Andy leaned forward. "Were you being honest or just bitter?" There it was, the spark. Her back straightened. "Andy, I gave 8 years to that show. 8 years of putting my life, my family, and my reputation on the line for Bravo. And now I'm bitter because I tell the truth." Andy lifted a brow. "Is it the truth, or is it just your version of it now that you're not on the cast anymore?" Lisa let out a short laugh, incredulous. "Come on, you saw what it became, Andy. You're the executive producer. You knew. It stopped being about real life and started being about who could scream louder, cry harder, and bring the most receipts. Isn't that what you thrived on? The wigs, the XNX smoothies, the glass smashing in Amsterdam. Those were moments, Lisa snapped. Not a formula. And let's not pretend like I didn't carry half the damn show on my back. Carried it, Andy repeated. Or derailed it. Silence. I mean, Lisa, let's talk about Kathy Hilton. You lit that match and walked away, then acted shocked when it blew up in Aspen. Lisa's jaw tightened. I exposed behavior that everyone was too scared to talk about. Or you escalated private issues for camera time, Andy countered. Oh please, she shot back. That's everyone on that show. Don't make me the villain just because I was better at it. Andy sighed. That's the thing, Lisa. You were so good at being a villain, people forgot the line between performance and reality. Her voice softened, unexpectedly. And so did I. Andy looked surprised. Lisa rarely admitted vulnerability on camera. Maybe off camera, in hushed text to Erica, or cryptic Instagram quotes, but never here. I loved that show, Andy, she continued. I loved being messy. I loved the glam, the travel, the ridiculous arguments over who said what in Palm Springs. But I also hated what it turned me into. I'd watch episodes and think, who is that? That woman screaming about a bunny. That woman threatening to expose someone's sister on national TV. She looked directly at him now, eyes gleaming but unbroken. And I realized I was doing it to survive. To stay relevant. Because in Beverly Hills, if you're not dramatic, you're disposable. Andy nodded, slowly. I get that. But dragging the show after you leave, it's not a great look, Lisa. I wasn't dragging the show, she said. I was warning the next woman who thinks reality TV is a springboard to something better. It's a treadmill, and one day you fly off. He tilted his head. You didn't seem to mind the treadmill when it led to magazine covers and beauty campaigns. I didn't, she said honestly. But now I see the price. You get addicted to the chaos. You stop recognizing your own reflection because you're trying to reflect what gets ratings. Andy was quiet for a moment. The room felt heavy. You still talk to the cast, he asked. Erica, Lisa said without hesitation. And sometimes Kyle. But things are strained. You can't go to war with people on national TV and expect Sunday brunch after. Andy chuckled at that. True. So no chance of a comeback. She gave him a long, measured look. I never say never. But if I come back, it won't be as the same woman who left. That Lisa Rinna's been retired. Andy raised a brow. And what about the new Lisa Rinna? She's got better boundaries, and a sharper aim. A beat of laughter filled the room, tense, but genuine. Andy leaned back again, flipping through his cue cards and tapping them on the desk like a gavel. Well, Rinna, he said, you're still a headline machine. She grinned. Better than being a footnote. The camera panned out as the signature music kicked in, Andy giving his signature wink. But the air between them still crackled, not with anger, but understanding. The war was over, but the wounds remained. Housewives may come and go, but the drama...